开跑车刚回到家，领到100公里，4秒的加速很容易，买东西就是唯一爱好，在哪去炫耀，他们都羡慕极。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, the Clippers will be going up against the Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And the Clippers starting five. Pirtle is out there with Jackson. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot. And it's good for two. Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys, they just running around. They were tough.
Now here's Jackson after the Marcus Olmis. 6 to shoot. Gallinari against Gasol. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. Off target from outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
To the middle, shoots it. Doncic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Doncic has got his first points in this one. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gallinari against Gasol. Back to Young. Drills it from outside.
The big fella loves to pass. Marc Gasol with the vision and court awareness to do it from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Ball. Here's Gallinari. Sinks the 15-footer. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
No good from Gasol. For Anaheim, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Gallinari wide open, and the shot falls short this time. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10" small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Now, Doncic, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Here's Ball, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Gallinari. Anaheim needs to get off a shot here. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Young kicks to Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass.
If you give him an angle and a lane to drive, Gasol happy to take advantage. That time finishing through contact.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Young. Knocked away. A good close contest so far as we finish. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
They've got Young. Marc Gasol is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Ball, and it's Valanciunas, and it's center.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And for Anaheim, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. And Thompson kicks to Gasol. Ball, the pass to Young. Connects from three-point range.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thompson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ball, and it's Young, and it's Gasol and at the 3. And here are the Cavaliers now. After the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Young. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And starting out in the shadow of his older brother Powell, Marc Gasol, Steve, has become a superstar in his own right.
Multiple All-Star games and All-NBA first team in 2015. And it's not just the production, it's the leadership.
That's tipped. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Doncic kicks to Gallinari. Drills the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 5.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
We know he can shoot it from the outside, but I love to see Marc down there on the block.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Doncic passes to Jackson. Gallinari surveying the D. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. .125 left to play in the first half. Jackson kicks to Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
Oh! Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 46 seconds left here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Ball, the pass to Young, and that one drops for him. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jackson, and that one hits back iron. And so Young will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Kicks it to Ball. His first shot coming late, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to for the Cavaliers. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And Shaq, let's get your input. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Jackson is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Gasol uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Here's Doncic. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gasol against Gallinari. Pirtle with the steal. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Young taking his time here. Clock at 6.
I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college. I think it's hard shooting-wise, being able to shoot the 3 ball at the college level, because at the NBA level, the line is pushed back. And I think the one skill level that gives a lot of young guys a lot of it gives them a hard time is defensively. I think that's the one skill is not easily transferred to the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Jackson has the open look. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pirtle's got his first bucket of the night.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Gasol. Here's Valanciunas. It's tipped. Gallinari against Gasol. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Ball kicks to Gasol. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Pirtle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Young. Doncic with it. 13 points in the game. The pass to Gallinari. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And you can't end the period any better.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Lonzo Ball. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Thompson. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Young in at the 2.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Jackson kicks to Doncic. Over Young. Doncic, no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Here's Doncic. Not going to go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Young outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Jackson. No good from Valanciunas.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open for mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
Ball kicks to Gasol. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tough guy to defend. Gallinari with the skill, the knowledge of the game, and gifted physically.
So he gets them both.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Young outside. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
A terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of them.
Gallinari against Gasol. Pulls it from the elbow. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Gasol. And Young kicks to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Drains the three-pointer.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 11. 1:30 left in the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
After 2 straight losses, they switched it up a bit tonight, giving him a much bigger role, and it's worked out even better than they could have hoped for.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D.
Ball kicks to Young. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ball. They grabbed their own miss.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closer. Pirtle with the steal. To the paint. Young with the steal. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.